it, you all the things we knew. Would you stand up for truth, or would you turn away too? And then what if you saw all of the things that's wrong? Would you stand tall and strong, or would you turn and walk away? What would you do if you all the things we knew? Would you stand up for truth, or would you turn away too?
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Keeping It Real Reality Check Show. I'm your host, Keeping It Real, and this is my reality check. Today's show is going to be about gun safety. Not the kind of gun safety you're thinking of. It's not how to handle your gun and without hurting yourself or somebody else. This type of reality check is basically about how you should be able to use a gun to defend yourself and keep yourself or your family safe from harm. Over the last 10 years, there's been a lot of mass shootings. I believe they were all false flag events, and they were all planned so they could use those shootings to take away your guns and your right to own them. As far as the shootings, we had the Columbine boys, who had Columbine, Virginia Tech, Tucson, Arizona, where Gabby Gifford got shot in the head. The Aurora Batman movie theater shooting, and of course the more recent Sandy Hook shooting, where a lot of children actually got shot. In all these situations, one thing is very prevalent to me as far as me being a constitutionalist, is that nobody stood up and took shots at these mass shooters while they were coming in and killing everybody. I mean, had one person actually stood up, pulled his weapon from his holster, and started shooting at these shooters in the theater at Sandy Hook, yeah, of course, some people would have died, but nowhere near as much as that what did die. If half the people in the movie theater or at Sandy Hook or at Columbine, if just the teachers had guns, there would not have been anywhere near as many victims and fatalities as what there was. Over the last 20, 30 years, I think guns have been given a really bad stereotype that, in the sense that, what do we need guns for? I mean, all they do is kill innocent people. That's not true, folks. If it wasn't for guns, we wouldn't have America. It was guns and God that gave us the country that we have today. And it's our right to own those guns and use those guns to defend ourselves, not just against mass shooters, but against a tyrannical government if it comes. And trust me, people, it's here. But this topic, this movie is not going to be about, a tyrannical government. That's in another clip I'm working on. But I want to focus more on how to survive a mass shooting. And the number one rule in surviving a mass shooting is have your carrying concealed weapon and use your weapon to defend you and those around you if harm is coming your way. So we're going to take a look at this first clip, which is from the movie Rampage. It's about a young man who's a little delusional, but absolutely flips his mind and goes on a mass shooting in a small town. Kills a lot of people just walking down the street, unloading his assault weapon into storefronts, people walking in the sidewalks, kind of like what's been going on with Virginia Tech and all the other shootings. This particular clip is where the shooter comes into a beauty salon and takes a few women hostages for a short time and basically ends up killing them. I think the reason why I chose this particular clip is because of the graphic nature of it. It is kind of bloody, and it's but it really proves the point, because there are various times throughout this short clip that these women had chances to defend themselves. But instead of defending themselves, they took the sheeple mentality, which was to cower and to hide, and they end up all getting shot. So I'm going to show you the clip, without anything from me. We're going to watch it from start to finish, and then I'm going to point out the things that they could have done to defend themselves and save their lives, and very likely could have took down the shooter at any point. And I know that this is just a movie, but trust me, most of these shooters are inexperienced mass shootings are inexperienced shooters that don't have proper training, and they're a lot like this guy in this movie Rampage. So there are plenty of opportunities for you to take them out. And even if it is a professionally trained shooter, I mean, you've got a better chance of surviving a shooting situation, whether it's a mass shooter or a tyrannical type government kicking in your door. You got a better chance of surviving if you fight back. And I guess that's the point of this video, is to fight back, own a gun, and resist it. Do everything you can to survive, and you'll continue to survive. I guess that's my point. So we're going to get into this clip, and then we'll try to break down some ways and some things that you can do to provide for your safety. And let's go into the clip.
Again, we are strongly advising people to stay inside, as early reports indicate that chaos in downtown Tenderville is caused by a heavily armed individual firing randomly at innocent bystanders.
Hello, beautiful ladies.
So again, please stay inside.
Here we go. Hey. Whoa. No. Get over there. Get over there.
Please stay tuned.
Hey, ladies. Out of the kitchen. Go join your pretty friends. You too. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. You too, Blondie. Who else is here?
There's no one else here.
No one?
It's just us
What
here.
about this door? Oh, come on, ladies.
Come over here. Get down. Oh, I've got a husband. I've got... Jump. Come on. Oh my God. You guys okay? Oh my God, does anybody hear? Where's the phone?
Everyone over here! Over here! Get down!
Get down! Get down! Please!
I don't know why I did that.
Please don't do this, please! No.
I have to.
Pretty dramatic, wasn't it? And I'm sorry for the graphic nature of the video, guys. I really am. But I guess I just wanted to use that video because it's a perfect situation, and I'm sure occurs in every shooting that I've mentioned so far, every mass shooting. What you see is sheepalism. People just cowering and doing what they're told. The Jews did it. They were told to get into the ovens, to dig a giant hole with a bunch of others, and then stand there and get shot. These ladies were told to go get in a corner, and they were all shot. I mean, they knew what was coming, yet they still cowered in the corner, just waiting to die. And I personally am not like that. I'm not willing to die. I'm no hero. I'm no Superman. I'm no nothing. I'm a 43-year-old man, But I'm not willing to die. And trust me, if a shooter comes in, I'm going to do the best to not only protect myself, but those around me. And that's the kind of mentality that we need to have if we are, as a people, are going to survive, not only being shot by some mass shooter, but a tyrannical government what we seem to be having right now. If we can't stand up and defend ourselves against some crazed asshole with a gun, how are we going to survive when it comes time when we have foreign troops on our soil, or even our own troops, God forbid, turn on us? Listen, folks. We have to get rid of this sheeple mentality. And I guess that's what this gun safety is all about. You are only going to remain safe if you have your gun. Listen, I understand some of you people are felons. Okay, I'm not advising you to go out and get a gun. For you, I advise you to go out and find ways and learn ways to defend yourself in a situation like that, or any situation. Personal defense is the most important thing, and you have to be willing to use it. You can buy a gun all day long, and you can go to the shooting range all day long, but not being able to pull that trigger on that guy that breaks into your house or the guy that comes in the store with death on his mind, you have to be willing to defend yourself and to stand up for your life, you know, or for the lives of those you care about. And the purpose of this video, guys, is that guns are safe. Guns give you safety. There are far more people who use guns, their guns, to defend themselves. Guns are used to defend countries from tyranny, from dictatorships, from an invading enemy. Guns are used by police officers to help you out. That guns are used by, it's just, this whole mentality that guns are bad is wrong, guys. And this whole sheeple mentality about curling up in a corner when someone tells you to, when you know he's going to shoot you. Fight back. That's my biggest advice, guys. You have to learn to fight back to defend yourself. You're not going to let, you know, somebody come in and beat your wife without fighting back, are you? That doesn't make any sense. You're not going to let somebody rob you at knife point or at gun point. I'm not. I don't care, man. I'm going to try to get the gun. I'm going to wrestle. I'm going to fight back because I think you need to fight back, guys. We've gotten into this, you know, I'm going to die. Who cares? I'm not strong, or no confidence in themselves. I would much rather die fighting. I don't care if it's a government that wants to overtake our country, or if it's somebody that wants to rob me, because that ain't fucking happening. And I can't believe that people just allow that shit to happen. You know, there were probably about 100 people in the Aurora Batman theater shooting involved in that. 60 some of them were wounded and shot, and all those people were easily controlled by one man with a gun. Sandy Hook. If all the teachers would have had a gun, if the principal would have had a gun, she could have capped him as he was coming in the door. It's crazy, folks, and we really, really need to break free from that. Once we break free from that, you'll find a liberating feeling that wow, I have my gun, and no one will do me harm as long as I have and use my gun to defend me and those around me from harm. And I guess that's the message of this video, guys. Fight back and get your carry and concealed permit if you can get it. There's going to be a time coming very, very soon with all this gun grabbing going on and all these new anti-gun laws kicking in, where you won't be able to get your gun. Do you really want to live in a world where the only people that have guns are dictators, tyrants, and mass murderers? No. I know I don't. Listen, guys. The ability to get a carry and concealed weapon is running out. The time frame for that is running out. If you're not aware of that now, then you're not paying attention. So I guess I'd like to end this video with some advice. Get your carry and concealed permit. It doesn't cost that much, guys, and it doesn't take that long. It's well worth it. Get your gun. Get one that's going to protect you. Matter of fact, get a couple of guns. You're going to need a pistol. You're going to need a rifle. You're going to need a shotgun. Those are the 3 types of guns that I recommend everyone to get. You don't need an assault weapon unless you want to. I mean, you're talking thousands of dollars to buy one anyways. But realistically, pistol, shotgun, and a long-range rifle. That way you're able to hunt. That way you're able to do home defense and self-defense. And that pistol you can carry all the time if you've got your carry and concealed weapon. That's my advice, guys. Fight back. Arm yourself with what you're able to arm yourself with while you can, because that time's running out. And that's really my advice for you today. I hope this message in this video got my message across, and I hope that you're listening and paying attention. Because if you allow these rights to go unused or to be taken away from you, nothing good will come from it, folks. And I guess that's it. This is Keeping It Real, and this is my reality check for you today. Peace out.
you do it, you all the things we knew? Would you stand up for truth? Or would you turn away too? And what if you saw all of the things that's wrong? Would you stand tall and strong? Or would you turn and walk away? Would you do it, you all the things we knew? Would you stand up for truth? Or would you turn, you do it, you all the things we knew? Would you stand up for truth? Or would you turn away too? And what if you saw all of the things that's wrong? Would you stand tall and strong? Or would you turn and walk away? Would you do it, you all the things we knew? Would you stand up for truth? Or would you turn away too? Would you do it, you all the things we knew? Would you stand up for truth? Or would you